Hey guys, how's it going? Been a really long time since I made any kind of update video or anything like that, so I just wanted to share a little bit about what's been going on. Quite a bit has changed actually. I keep staring at myself instead of at the actual camera. But anyways, um, yeah, I survived the winter in my shop. It was a little rough, but we did her. We did her good. Um, Yeah, where to even start? Well, I guess we'll start with the floor because I guess it's no longer Pebble Garage, kind of. Woohoo! I got a rubber floor now. One of my customers saw that I was rolling the jack through 3 inches of gravel, and he was like, "Well, we need to fix that." So he picked up a whole bunch of this thick rubber matting, and we laid squares down, and then laid squares quarterly over top of them. So there's actually two mats underneath all these, and yeah, glued them all down, and it works great. I can roll the jack across it. A couple of them got a little bit weird and started curling, I guess. So I want to run some angle iron down the side, maybe to separate the gravel and keep it off, and then it'll also screw the mats down. What else? I got an air compressor. I got my dirty fabrication table. I was cutting aluminum on it last, so it's all freaking stained with aluminum bits and whatnot. But it's, well, I was gonna say it's not usually that dirty, but that's a lie. It's always that dirty. It's only clean when I need to do something on it. I'm terrible at horizontal spaces. But I got another big compressor. It needs a whole bunch of work and stuff. I might end up actually putting this assembly on top of that, and then I'll just have a bigger capacity, which would be nice. That thing, that was a midnight dream. I was really, I don't know, kind of restless one night, so I just built a beer can crusher. And yes, that's a 55-gallon drum, and yes, it is full. Still not sponsored, damn it. Excuse the mess. Horizontal spaces be like. One of my same customer that gave me the floor, built this freaking awesome table for me. It's he called it glue lamb. So this is a 2x6, and all the other ones are 2x4s, and they're actually glued together. So this thing's ridiculously strong. If we ever got I don't know, earthquakes and crap here, then I'd be hiding under this thing because it'll support the weight of the building easily. Like the legs on it are freaking huge. Mazda stuff. I'll get to that a little bit later. But anyway, surviving the winter. This thing, I made it. It is a waste oil burning furnace. There's a reservoir for it. I had it drip feed off the bottom, but I kept getting water and crap in there, and then it would actually put out the fire. So I teed into the side where I had a sight glass, or I guess a sight tube, and my fingers are numb right now. But anyways, I teed off it there. I got the little pilot hole. I guess I'll get up closer so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about instead of having me point at it and crap. But yeah, that's where I control the amount of oil coming through. I use this as a water drain now. I got my bouncy house castle blower that feeds into the feed tube. This thing rips. Like when it was minus 10, yeah, minus 10 Celsius. With this thing going and just a couple of tarps, like I literally have one tarp, ends there, another tarp, it wraps around that wall, ends there. That's basically it for insulation. And I put a bit of poly up on one side. I had this shop up to freaking 20 degrees in here. It was a 30-degree difference just with this going. Massive difference. I've had this thing glowing red hot before. It gets quite nice in here. I got the lathe set up in the corner too. I got its own light up there. I can just plug it in and go to work. It's pretty nice. When I moved the lathe in here and out of the White House, because the White House is really sketchy and I didn't want it collapsing or anything, I actually dug the floor down, buried cinder blocks, and then leveled it, and then built the lathe table on top of that, so it's sitting level, sitting true. Yeah, this section, which I kind of showed off when I was showing up my freaking drinking problem. Yeah, I got a bunch of 8x8 pallets. This was just quickly whipped together in like 2 days. I needed to enclose it. I needed it longer because I tried putting a door here where the shop ended normally. You can see I've built doors for that side using those pallets as well, but I couldn't fit anything in here. It's, what was it, 20 feet to the wall from this point here. It wasn't long enough. I couldn't even pull a car in here and work on it comfortably, so I added another 8 feet out and yeah, 16 feet across. And yeah, I got a bay door for it too, which is cool. Before I had a tarp on strings that would just roll up. Yeah, it's getting there. I need to redo this whole section, and yeah, but for now it works. It survived the winter, survived all the snow that was piled on it, and didn't break, so that's awesome. This is one of my waste oil drums. I'll do oil changes or go around to shops and collect their waste oil. If they have to pay to get rid of it, I just take it off their hands for free. I get to heat my shop for free, and it helps them out, so that's a win. I got a water catch down there, and I've also got it welded in a little bit above the bottom, so yeah, that's working pretty good. So here's a view from the outside. You guys will have to forgive any wind noise that you hear. I'm just using my phone to record this. That bay door just slides. My buddy Mike came over and we dug a trench. Come on, focus. We dug a trench and buried some angle iron that I welded into C-channel, and put some wheels on the door, and it just rolls. It's the best I can do right now. I just needed something. It beats the tarp. Man, does it beat the tarp. I still got to do a bunch of cleanup and stuff around here, but it's looking a lot better. That's mine. I need to fix it and flip it. That is, I guess, mine as well. I use it to bomb around the farm. That tractor in the back is mine. It's sitting weird because I got a bias on one side and a radial on the other. I need to rectify that. That's a project I'm working on. That's my buddy Mike's parts truck. That's another customer vehicle. Got the loader working. Lawnmower needs fixed. I gotta clean all this up still. There's my other waste oil collection drum. And then we got the Mazda. Oh, and we got Rocky back there too. Huzzah! And I need to clean all that crap up too. There's so much has accumulated over like the last year. It's been nuts. But anyways, yeah, let's get into the Mazda. Nope, still got the 1.9 in her. I've been doing actually quite a bit of stuff on this lately, just maintenance stuff mostly. The rad blew up again, so I've I can't afford a new rad right now, so I've just patched it. It works, I hope, I think. I don't know. I patched it last night. Built a fan shroud for it. That was fun. I picked up a bunch of, let me go, 1/2-inch square tube from the local metal shop. It was just their drops. I think I paid like $5 for 10 feet of it. Cut it up, welded it together. It fits really tight over the rad. I'm gonna stop putting my finger in front of the camera. Yeah, that was just the start of the cooling issues. I actually took this thing out, got scumbagged into mud bogging it, and found a bunch of issues. I forgot to tighten down motor mounts, and well, I forgot a nut on one of the motor mounts, and it actually lifted up and then dropped, and couldn't shift it. Also, a bunch of my cooling system components started failing. There was well, that one right there, I machined that. I'll throw some pictures in there. The hose behind it blew up, so I robbed the one off the 1.6. These little guys were the last ones to go. Kind of can see it. You got my sensors in there and stuff. There's only one piece that's original. It's on the back of the block, right? Focus. Right back there. So hopefully it holds out, but I don't have a lot of faith in that. So yeah, not much has changed that way. I did start building a front bumper for it. I got studs on the outside and then bolts on the inside. I wanted studs, that way I could just slide the bumper on and it'll hold itself in place. Then I can throw the nuts and the other bolts at it. And good to go. You guys saw my little teaser video that I got the front air locker working. I need to put an onboard air source on this thing. It needs it bad. I still got to do the rear diff. It's not locked yet. Sad. Cleaned out the back for the most part. Got a bit of garbage in there right now, but yeah, I had 3 wheelbarrow loads of beer cans in the back. That was pretty awesome. The inside's a bit of a mess because I've been working on it. I had to redo the ECM on it. I incorporated the rad fan into it, and the tip 120s that I had there, I don't know what was going on with the coating, but it wasn't working. It acted like it was working, but yeah, no matter what coolant temperature it was, the glow plugs would just stay on for the full minute, and that was it. No other functions would work. And then when I uploaded the code for the rad fan, that's when everything failed. So I redid all the coding for the Arduino and then installed those relays, and now everything works perfect. Rad fan kicks on at 85 Celsius, turns off at 80 Celsius. I've tested it, it works. Glow plugs, temperature dependent now. If it's on, or if the coolant temp is 0, they'll stay on for a minute, and then it goes up in increments. Drops 15 seconds for every 10 degrees, I think. Gauges work except for fuel. I haven't figured that one out yet. Speedometer and tachometer do not work. That 3D printed thing looks like it's warped a little bit, so I'll have to pull the cluster out and fix that. But yeah, she fires up and runs pretty good. I got a bunch of those little rattles taken care of. I just forgot to tighten up some bolts and put some bolts in. So anyways, I'll give you guys a little fire up for you. One other thing that I forgot to mention is I got some rocker switches in. This one doesn't do anything yet. I'm not sure what I want to do with that one, but there we go. Glow plugs are on. It's 10 degrees right now, so it should be on for like 45 seconds or so, unless I can't remember what I coded in. Yeah, you don't want to let the glow plugs kick off and then try to start it, so I usually give it like 15 seconds or so and then I'll start it. Oh, okay, never mind. Once it's started, it still needs glow plugs until it warms itself up a little bit. But I'll show you guys these. So with the key on, ooh, front locker, rear locker, very nice. Anyways, let's start this thing. So Master runs pretty alright. Struggles starting a little bit, but I think it's a fuel issue or something. Could be low on fuel as well, for all I know. Don't have a gauge. But anyways, yeah, so quick rundown of everything that I'm working on and stuff like that. Yeah. Don't really know how to start this next part. I gotta go to. It's just hairs. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a rough past couple of years. Um, got injured at work. I got laid off. Um, that was rough. I felt like I had lost my purpose. I got burnt out. Um, making videos and stuff. Yeah, still dealing with that injury, dealing with other issues like the numbness in my fingers, Raynaud's, I think it's called. Yeah, my finger from here to the tip and from here to the tip are completely numb. I can't feel them. Don't know what to do about it. Nobody knows why it happens. Usually taking a nice hot shower will fix that. It might even be a pinched nerve in my neck or something. Yeah, it's been a rough past couple of years. Yeah, so anyways, when I got laid off, I tried to get insurance through work to pay for all my downtime and all the time that I had missed and everything, and they basically were like, nope, pre-existing injury, you're on your own. So they totally screwed me over. I did fight them for like, what was it, 6 or 9 months, just back and forth doctor's notes that cost me $200 every time, all kinds of stuff, and I managed to get a decent settlement out of them, but it was half of all the wages that I had lost. Went on medical EI until that ran out. I was still broken, so I couldn't work. I could barely get up the stairs to go to the bathroom. It sucked. It was a freaking pigeon. Yeah. When all that happened, once I ran that out, I had to go on welfare because I still couldn't work. I was getting substantially less money than basically what I needed to survive. I couldn't afford to keep insurance on the truck. I couldn't afford my phone bill. I couldn't afford my credit cards. All that stuff went to shit. Yeah, that basically it was just I was getting enough to pay my rent, buy a little bit of groceries, and keep the internet going. And I got a free phone app so that I could continue to be in touch with people and not fall completely off the face of the planet. So yeah, I honestly don't know how much of this is going to make it in. It's tough. It's been a tough couple of years. But yeah, I'm still here. Still trying to survive. Yeah, anxiety and depression have been absolutely horrible. Feeling guilty about not being able to do stuff. It's horrible. It's been a big fight with my own mind the past couple of years. Feeling like I used to be this person that could do anything and everything and loved helping people. I still do. I help everybody as much as I can when I can, even sometimes when I can't. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the video or not. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways. So anyways, guys, that's a quick overview of stuff that's going on. Yeah, I might make a separate video about my life and what's been going on in that. But we'll see. It's not the easiest thing to talk about, and yeah, I just don't want to bum anybody out, so maybe we'll just leave it at that. But anyways, guys, how have you all been? Been quite a while since I made a video. I noticed a couple of you guys posting on the old E-Locker teaser videos, so it's nice to see some of you guys around still. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this one. Yeah, I guess until next time, guys, take care. Hey guys, how's it going? Been a really long time since I made any kind of like update video or anything, but the hell is that? Bloopers. Hey guys, how's it going? Been a really long time since I made any kind of I just brain farted.